Hi everyone, today I am reviewing this deck which is called the Archeo or Archeo. I'm so sorry if I say it wrong. This was really kindly sent to me by Llewellyn, who are a publisher, and they have really been just very supportive of this channel over the years, and I'm always very transparent with things that I get sent. There's a lot of things that I purchase myself, and it's also very hard to keep up with new releases because there are so many tarot decks, oracle cards, just so many books that release these days, and it's so hard. Before, it was very easy for me, especially I think it was the year before last year, which was 2019. It was so much easier for me to know what's coming out and the new decks and things like that. And now, I swear to God, every day there's like 20 new releases. So it's really, really hard for me to keep up. And I'm not just talking about Llewellyn, I'm talking in general. So yes, and I even purchased my own decks and things like that. Sometimes they end up being really great. Sometimes they're a waste of money. Like one day I will talk about the fact that I spent £72 on a deck and it was just a waste of money in my opinion. I'll definitely talk about that at some point. But yeah, Llewellyn have actually been sending me amazing cards and I highly recommend them. In fact, you can find a lot of their cards at retail stores, like for example Waterstones. You can find a lot of their cards online in just a lot of different areas and places. So they actually have very popular decks. For example, the one I have here, you may have actually seen this. This is the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot, Golden Universal. Like a lot of those decks, they actually have. And it's awesome. So definitely do check them out. So this is one that I was just sent here. And yeah, it's called the Archeo, and it's by Nick Bantock, who is a creator of Griffin and Sabine. So sorry if I said any of these names wrong. So it is a 42 card deck, and it includes a 204 page full color guidebook, which Llewellyn are very well known for making guidebooks that are very detailed and very much so packed with information. So when you open it up, it's a magnetic closure box like this. When you open it up, you see this beautiful illustration. I will say the illustrations are beautiful. You pull this tab up and then you can get the book out. You pull the tab up again, you can get all of the cards out as well. There's a card stuck to the back here. The thing that really struck me was the absolutely stunning colour of the back of this card. It's so beautiful. I don't have any other cards that have this colour on the back, so that really excited me. I think, little things like that do get exciting after you, like for example, I have over 100 decks now, and we're getting very close to like 150 decks, and when you have so many, there's like these little things that can draw one apart from the other, aside from the fact that none of them are all like the same, but little things like that do bring a bit of joy. And this is nice, it just adds a bit more of a variation of colour and also size as well. It's a little bit on the bigger spectrum. This is like a normal standard size tarot card. You can see here that this is the bigger size, I believe. Yeah, so this is actually more of like an oracle kind of deck from what I can tell. Okay, so that's what the inside looks like. So let's find out a little bit more about this. It says New York Times best-selling author and artist Nick Bantock presents a groundbreaking oracle deck. Yep, it is an oracle deck that helps you create your personal mythology. Picture your inner self as a hero's quest, and this deck as your band of faithful companions. So this is the 40 archetype cards, a full colour guidebook, which we'll go into in a second as well, detailing each one's skills, gifts and personalities, and 2 blank cards to make your own archetypal characters, featuring mesmerising artworks that spark the imagination. This marvellous deck guides you in discovering your full potential as a person of many parts. So that's what we have here. Okay, so that's the box. It also did come with a signed card, which is kind of cute. It's really cool. And also there's more information on this creator as well, which I'm going to be 100% honest, never heard of Nick Bantock, but when I saw his the list of his work, I was like, oh my god, I can't believe I haven't heard of Nick Bantock. So yeah, there's a little signature right there. I don't even think you can really see it, but in terms of it shining, but it is there, so that's really cute. I would definitely keep that. It's so nice to have that kind of vibe of just knowing that the person's signed something and they've created something so beautiful. I also came with one of these key pens, which is so adorable. Let's just, how adorable is that? So that's super cute, works well as a charm as well. Okay, so it has lots of information here as well about the deck. You might actually be able to pause it and read the video. Yeah, pause the video and then be able to read the paper if you wanted to. There's also some information on the back here as well on the creator. Okay, so yeah, Nick is the author and artist of the New York Times bestselling Griffin and Sabine series, which you see was written on the book. He has authored 30 books, 11 of which have appeared on the bestseller list. So his works have been translated into 13 languages and over 5 million have been sold worldwide. It also shows you how you can do a spread as well with this particular deck. So it's nice to have, you know, some additional info. We've also got lots of other info here as well. Oh yeah, so yep. So Llewellyn. Nice. Okay, wonderful. And you've got here this really nice card which sort of goes through just a little bit of showing you what the deck is about. So a lot of information for sure, like a lot of information. Okay, and we have got here as well the guidebook, which, yeah, as per Llewellyn standards, they are extremely detailed. And I love the fact that not only, this is something you could actually put on a bookshelf, it's that kind of level. So it's glossy, it's full colour, it's extremely beautiful, well printed, and then it goes through, I believe, each of the cards. Yeah, so that's exactly what it does here. It goes through all of the characters. It's beautiful. I mean, you just get a lot of information here, and it's nice because some of them are quite different to sort of, you know, what we see in tarot and things like that. Of course, it's more of an oracle deck, but some of them actually do relate to, where is it? Like the Illuminator, you know, kind of think of the sun, for example. So some of them do relate. The gesture kind of reminds me of the Fool. Yeah, so that's beautiful. I really do love that. And then we get onto the cards. So like I said, colour is beautiful. It's glossy on the back and on the, well, both sides. And yep, it's really pretty. The card quality, it's not like flimsy and thin. It's got a nice like weight to it as well, which I really do like. And it's a very pretty, it's just very pretty colour as well. It works both ways, as you can see, which is really lovely. And I'll just show you some of these cards. So I really do like it. The price of this, which I think is actually quite important, is $24.99 US. That's a great price. Bear in mind, you know, of course they are a publisher, so of course they can get their prices pretty nice and down because of course they are, you know, probably mass producing this. But what I really like here is that the prices are great. I mean, you're getting a full deck, you're getting an incredible guidebook, and you're getting great packaging as well, and I think that that's amazing. So here you go with the cards. So you've got Trickster, Warrior, got 2 empty cards here. You've got Wolf, which is really interesting. Sometimes this is to sort of protect the deck. Alchemist, Angel, Animus, Arbiter, Awakener, Demon. Kind of reminds me of the Devil. Like some of these really do remind me of tarot major arcana. So we have the Dreamer. You're going to see these, by the way, in my pick a card readings for sure. They're really beautiful and they're unique. I have not seen a deck which has combined this kind of language with this kind of illustration. I am definitely going to be, because I haven't fully looked into it, but I need to look into the guidebook and properly just study and understand this deck. I think that's just one of the most important things for me to do. So I'm going to do that afterwards, but I thought I'd give you like my first impressions on this deck. You've got Grace, Green Man, Healer, Hierarch, Hypocrite, Illuminator, Innocent, Intimate, Inventor, Jester, Lion, kind of reminds me of Strength, Magician, reminds me of the Magician. We've got here Metamorph. We've got here Midwife. We've got Mobius, Mooncat, Observer, Poet, Poet, Reflector, Sage, Shadow Diver, Siren, Star Climber. Sorry, I have a hard time reading some of these upside down. Strategist, there we go. Survivor, and Wanderer. Okay, so those are the cards. Really beautiful, unique, very different. You can see just from the illustrations and them sitting on my table, just how unique that is, right? Very different to sort of like the pop modern colours and things like that. It's a beautiful deck. I really do recommend this. I think it's wonderful. It's unique. It's different. It's unlike anything I've seen. So yeah, I would definitely check this out. You can check out Llewellyn. Well, you can check them out on their website, llewellyn.com. I'm not sponsored by them. I'm not paid to say any of this. They very kindly sent me this deck, but I love it. I love the colour. One of the things that really strikes me is the back of the cards. That's super unique to my entire card collection. And also $24.99 US is such a great price for a deck like this with so much information. I still have yet to go through a lot of this. I'm going to be doing some reading for sure at night to get much more understanding, get to grips with this particular deck, but it's beautiful and I think it's unique, and I do feel that this is great for beginners as well, because, you know, like I said, like some of the cards do remind me of tarot major arcana, so I don't feel like it's completely different to the point where you have to relearn or learn everything again. You know, it's different. You're still learning, but it's still got a connection which you can still build upon. So this is my review. I hope you enjoy it. Let me know what you think of these cards and take care, everyone.